Welcome back to Grump's Barn, where today we're going to be fucking about with this bloody Defender again. Damn thing. Got it through its MOT. New exhaust. New rear discs, as you know. Sorted that out and it almost flew through. It passed. The front discs were warped. I can still feel some slight pulsing on the pedal. Well, fuck it, I'll do that one again, and it just about passed the MOT. The front discs, because they've been overworked, because the rear ones weren't doing anything. Let me see if I can find one of the front ones. That should be one there, I think. You can't see it on this bit, much as on the other ones. There's lumps missing out of them. Actually, this one might be a better one. Yeah, you can see there's a big lump missing out of that. Crazy. Well, obviously overheated and cracked. I mean, that looks like a massive lump. It's not even a mil deep, about half a mil, if that. But yeah, so I had to replace the whole fucking lot in the end. All new discs. Oh. Yeah, and that's what's left of the exhaust. Need to chuck that out of it at some point. So yes, I sorted all that out. And I have another problem. Wonderful, I tell you. First problem is the idler here. That wheel there. The bearing's going on that. I replaced it about 10 years ago. The bearing in it. So it's lasted well. But now it's screaming like buggery. And rather than replacing that, I'm going to have a look at the old Discovery sitting just next to here. That's a 300 TDI. Should have a tensioner on there. I'll whip that off and put it on here. And I've also got a slightly bigger problem in that here I'm getting water leaks. I've checked all round. The hose is all fantastic. That was a new hose when I rebuilt everything, and it's still holding absolutely fine. The rubber seal had gone on here. There's an O-ring on it. Put a new O-ring on there, and it's still fucking leaking. So I'm assuming I'm going to have to take this top panel off so I can have a good look at the top of the radiator, because I reckon I've got a crack in it somewhere, which wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it's the original radiator that came with the motor. It's done nearly 200,000 miles, 180 something thousand miles. It's been through all sorts of crap in its life. It's done what last this long, to be honest. And again, I went and checked on the old Disco. In fact, no, I'll show you. There we go. It's got a perfectly good radiator on here. There's hardly a mark on the thing. And on top of it here, 2007. So this is obviously a replacement one at some point, which I shall be taking to go on the Defender. While I'm at it, I might even take the intercooler and put that on there, because mine will need a damn good clean out. It hadn't had one in a long time. And this one should be pretty clear. It hasn't been used in so many years. If there isn't any crap, I can just clean it out of the bottom of it. Ah. Oh, I must have taken the idler off it. The bloody bucket. Taking the tensioner off this. When the hell did I take that? I don't remember taking that. Oh well. Bang goes that idea of changing the tensioner. I've already nicked it. Oh well, never mind. Well, while I'm here, before I start doing anything serious on the other car, I should be taking this radiator off, I think. Oh dear, actually it looks a bit rotten on the bottom. No, well, we shall see. I'm not even sure yet whether the other one's cracked or not. Hopefully it might be something smaller than that. It might even be a shitty O-ring that I put on there. Even though it's supposed to be the correct one for the job. Oh, we shall see. Oh, I got the radiator out of that and the intercooler. It doesn't look like I'm going to need them for the moment because I've just found this brand new O-ring and it's fine on most of it, but when it gets round to, where is it? Now I can't bloody see for looking now. Yeah, one bit's flatter. Gone flatter than the rest of it. Just sitting prouder. Shouldn't bloody happen. Might just be a dodgy O-ring. I've got a whole pack of them. I can remember where I bloody put them now. And the tensioner, I've already taken off that, so I assume, although I can't remember doing it, I must have, I know I did have some squeaky problems with the other tensioner. That's it, it's been years and years since I replaced the bearing in the old one. I reckon this one, the bearing's on its way now, so fuck it, I'll just take it off. See if I can get some grease in the bearing for now. I'll have to order another one to get that replaced. Oh well. And then put another seal on this fucking thing. Great, isn't it? You can't even trust an O-ring straight from the fucking factory. There we go, this is the second side. I did the first side and put the cover back on. These little covers, so you can just pry them off. I just used a little pick there. Do it very carefully. And then you just push these back into the clip-in. Both sides done now. That is now silent. Fingers crossed that'll last for a few years. If not, I'll buy a new bearing. It didn't look too bad in there, it was just dry. So again, this one, obviously, as there's not one on that disco out there, this is the one off that disco out there. Because I must have changed it and I don't remember doing it. Oh well, let's just put this back on. Don't forget, as I say, this there, left hand thread. Tighten it up to undo it, and undo it to tighten it, effectively. Let's put this back on. Yeah, it's definitely going to need a new bearing. That'll do for now though, it's usable. It spins, it's a little bit noisy. Hope you could hear that. Yeah, I will replace the bearing. But for now it means the car is unusable again while I get a new bearing for it. Alright, better put this bugger back together again. Now's the fun part of getting the belt back on. Always lovely job. Well, it's still squeaking. Not as bad as it was, but it's still squeaking. But it's going to have to wait. I need to buy another one for it now. Lovely. I've got a couple of other things to check on this car as well while I'm here. So what have we done today? Not a lot. New seal on that, see if that fucking holds. And I shall have to have a look when I get in about buying another bearing for that tensioner. Because that one is toast. But with the amount of grease I've shoved in there, it will stop it seizing in the immediate future. If I need to use the car, I can. Right. I've also noticed I got a little bit of vibration that I didn't have before. And I don't know if one of the balance weights has fallen off of one of the front wheels when I took them off last or something. But I shall have a good look around and see what I can find. Whatever it is, it can't be too major, he says, hopefully. Let's have a look, see what we can find. Oh, will my luck never end? My bad fucking luck, that is. Ah, right. Just check this, and all the work I've just done, that's not what's causing it to vibrate. But I found out what is. I don't fucking believe it. You may recall, less than 3 years ago, that number comes up a lot, doesn't it? This 3 fucking years ago business. I put all new bloody UJs on the drive shafts, the prop shafts, shall we say. Yep, the rear UJ on the front prop shaft is fucked. It's rattling like buggery. Fuck me. As I say, if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. I don't fucking believe it. Oh well, that's not going to get fixed this time. I'm going to have to order another one of those in. I will have a look through my bits and bobs, see if I've got one here, but I don't think I have. I mean, I know they're not expensive and it's not exactly that hard a job, but it's just something I could do without. I need to sort this fucking... Still haven't got a freeloader sorted out yet. That poor thing. It's going to be a solid lump of rust by the time I get to it. Mind you, it was pretty much that before anyway. But oh, there you go. That's it for today. Fuck it. I can't be asked to do anything more. I'm going to put the wheel back on the car, put it back on the ground, and then go off and have a drink and a long smoke. Yeah, that'll settle me a bit. Alright, take care people, and I'll see you soon. Bye.